Hi, what is your name?
Dylan Campbell.
What grade are you in?
I am in 9th grade.
Alright, and how do you feel when you walk into a room and you first see the sub?
I just think it's more of a free period.
Alright, and why do you feel that way?
Because they're not really my teacher. Like, sure, I'll see them again sometimes, but it's like, I mean, how many times are they going to be in that one class?
Alright, do you ever, have you ever done anything rude to a sub or anything like that?
Not necessarily rude. I mean, maybe it's been disrespectful at times, but I mean, not like.
When you have a sub, why do you think that people, even though it's not your real teacher, why do you think you act differently? Like, do you think you'll get in trouble once your real teacher comes back?
I don't think they will, because I think they leave the notes and the teacher looks at them and they're just like, oh, well, they always act like that, and they think the sub might overreact about things.
Do you ever talk to the subs, actually try to get to know them?
Sometimes, if they seem like interesting people, but if they're just bland, then I'm like, oh, I don't listen to them.
What grade are you in?
9th grade.
Alright, how do you feel when you first walk in a room and you see a sub?
Like the teacher just lined up some boring work so I know what that.
Alright, and have you ever mistreated a sub or talked back to a sub?
Act different? Do you think you and your class act differently when you have a sub?
Our whole class, we just think, wow, we're all doing it.
Y'all do it.
But if the sub does something outrageously stupid, we get really
What would y'all do? What would y'all do to be really mean?
we don't listen to it. We'll just talk, we don't listen to it.
Do you notice that y'all act different when y'all have a sub, compared to when the real teacher is there?
Yeah.
Kind of it's just a blow-off day?
Yeah.
Have you ever talked to a sub and try to actually get to know them as a person?
No, but I've seen people do it.
So why haven't you done that before?
I'm never gonna see him again. What's the point?
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Okay. What is the first thing that comes into your mind whenever you see that you have a sub?
I get excited
Why?
because I get to do shit.
Because you get to do stuff. Okay. Do you treat the subs differently than you would your teacher?
I would,
Why?
because I feel like I can get away with more things.
You feel like you can get away with more things.
Yeah, and it's I'm not really used to that, so I haven't created a relationship with them, so I feel like I can just do whatever I want.
Okay. Why haven't you gotten to know any of the subs? Have you ever taken the time to talk to them?
No, I don't really see the point because they're only there for a day, so it's what's the point? There's no point getting to know someone if you're just going to see them for a day.
Okay.
That's it.
That I had were buttholes and they try to take control of the class.
Well, they were a teacher at one point, so why would they not do that? And they're your teacher for.
Well, I'm talking about the younger subs. The younger subs that I've had, I just don't like them.
Do you think that do you think there's an age group that majority of subs are?
I mean, a lot of them are pretty old.
So
But I mean, it's the younger ones that come out of college and are putting a foot in the door and teaching, and they try to jump in and take over. Those are the ones.
Let's go ask. Huh?
I don't know. It's not only
What's your name?
Chris Gonzalez, and I'm a senior.
You're a senior? Okay. So what do you think when you first walk into a class and you have a substitute?
Honestly,
Honestly.
I ain't about to do nothing.
Why?
Because they're a substitute. Nobody cares what a substitute. Nobody.
Why do you think your class acts different when you have a sub?
Because it's not the teacher there. What is the sub really gonna do?